Those little sort of behind-the-scenes gems which we like to let slip every once in a while. All right, that's good.
I'm professional.
Oh, well.
Which makes me realise that for the last hour they've been open.
But you haven't been on the sofa, so it's been all right.
No, but I've been in taxis, I've been checking out of hotels, you know. That's been open the whole time.
Well, I'm so glad it's better now.
Sorted now. This isn't going out, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Jonas, welcome to live television in the mornings.
Well, it's nice to be here.
Did you ever, you never imagined, I think, when you first got that pilot then for the series, that you would get 3, 4, 5, 6, let alone 7 series?
I didn't think we'd get a series
at all.
I thought, you know, you do it at one stage at a time, you get the script commission, and then you think, all we want to do is just make a pilot, and that was the biggest hurdle to get from script to pilot, because you think, you know, you see it in your head the way you want it to be made, and you think if it doesn't get to the point where it's filmed, then you know you'll always be annoyed that they didn't see what you were trying to do. So once they make the pilot, you know, it's a relief that at least they could see what you're trying to do. You know?
What's it like trying to have to write the Christmas special as well? Because it's a big, there's a big moment, that, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, we've done a few Christmases, but we're actually we're doing one this year as well. So. We did one last year, which you rightly point out. We got married in it. I feel like it's a bit of a spoiler alert. As I'm trying to, here I am flogging my DVD box set of the whole thing. I'm telling you how it ends. But you know, so we got married. So we're going to do one this year as well. We're going to do one.
Were you worried about the fact, because you know they've got such a lovely relationship? Were you worried about the fact that actually they were going to commit finally?
No, I wasn't worried at all, because there was literally no choice. Because when we started writing this, I was probably in my mid-30s. And the story is that I'm lusting after my landlady, which is all fine when you're in your mid-30s, but I'm now 46, so I'm thinking, at what point does it just become a bit strange? But then, when the man is sharing a flat with his landlady and still wants her, you know, there's an age where that has to stop, right? But that's you understand that, don't you, Bill?
I wouldn't know necessarily. No, I'm not sure there is. I may not have reached that unspoken age, but that's the underlying tension of the series, isn't it? Is, you know, are they ever really going to get together?
This show wouldn't work if you two got married, would it? You know, once you go past that point.
I think there'd be a few issues before that.
We're both married to other people.
Well, it would make it more interesting, wouldn't it? As a
but now that you've answered that unanswerable question or dealt with that tension, it's gone. So it changes, the nature of the comedy changes.
It does. Well, we haven't done that, so I don't know. We're doing the Christmas special this year, which will be the first episode we've written as a married couple. So, who knows? Maybe you pointed out a flaw and it could collapse.
Have you started writing it?
We just started, yeah. I've literally done the first few scenes and I know where I'm going with it. We're going for a bit more. We're doing a... remember the old days of Only Fools and Horses when they did Christmas specials? It was like a little film, wasn't it? Where they didn't have a studio audience, and we're going to try that this year. And I can't give anything away, but a gun is involved, so it's quite dramatic.
Not giving anything away.
Yeah, but there's a gun. Okay. What I mean by I'm not giving anything away is I haven't written it.
Okay. All right, so you genuinely can't?
There's a gun. That's I've sorted out the props.
And you are married still?
And we're married. We're definitely married. That wouldn't be great if we opened up with a divorce.
You know,
we just got married.
It might be a way to start. I love when you appear on Pointless in the show. We're going to have a little look at the clip of when that happened.
Because that was like, I don't know, I thought I needed some sort of stage if I was performing, and we didn't have one in the school, so I just stood on the roof instead. So, yeah. And I was quite small, so I thought I'd be higher up.
Yeah.
What I always wonder as well is when your family watch it, are there things that perhaps might have been inspired by things that have happened at home? And do they get annoyed by that?
No, there's nothing really inspired. I mean, it's you know, when you've got kids, it's quite hard to actually, you know, I'm constantly saying, oh, well, why don't we all sit down and watch my stuff? I think I'm not interested. So it actually doesn't crop up that much. You know, it'd be...
Oh, I see. So they don't watch it, so they're not embarrassed.
They're not interested in what I'm doing. They've got their own lives. Until I'm on CBeebies, they're not interested. They've made it very clear.
You do bedtime story. I'm sure you've done it.
I want to do that. I'm too nervous because I feel like if I do it badly, it's there forever, isn't it? It's always shown those stories.
One of the greatest tributes of the series is not the fact just that it's got to reach 7 series, is the fact that Sally Bretton does not manages to keep a straight face in the face of your...
Yeah, well, she taught me something, actually. She's brilliant, Sally. She's a really great actress, and she said, I always struggle with keeping a straight face. And she said, what you need to do is you need to pinch yourself in the scene really hard so it hurts and then you don't laugh. So you'll often see me in a scene where my hand disappears below the lens and I squeeze
and is she
really
pinching,
hard.
And she's
no, I pinch myself.
No, obviously, she's not pinching you.
That would be odd, especially if she's in a scene where she's at the other side of the room.
Yeah, but it must mean that she's pinching herself all the time when she's...
Yeah, well, yeah, unless she's just having a terrible time and doesn't need to do that. Yeah. You know, she might just think this is the worst day of my life and I don't need to pinch myself. I am pinching myself psychologically, she's probably thinking. But yeah, no, she just said give yourself a little nip. Does
That's
work.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's remember that.
Little acting technique for you there.
Thank you very much.
I'm here to help.
Not Going Out Series 7 is out now on DVD. Just pinch yourself. It hurts. Yeah.